virtual pets with cameras. Welcome to another Techstination interview. I'm Fred Fishkin. Bandai America is beginning pre-sales for Tamagotchi Pix, and joining us is Tara Badie. Thank you for joining us, Tara.
Thank you for having me. I'm really excited for this launch.
Well, tell us what Tamagotchi Pix can do.
Well, Tamagotchi Pix is still all about the device and nurturing and taking care of, and you've got your characters that you have to take care of. What we've done is we've added some features to make that nurturing play pattern done in an all new way. So as you can imagine, Tamagotchi Pix has a camera, right? Pix, camera. So yes, it has that camera feature, but what's exciting about it, allows you to interact a little bit more with your character. It allows you to cook for your character for the first time. So in the past, you used to feed him from either the refrigerator or going to the restaurant. Now you actually can use photos and you can actually cook the character's food for them. With the camera, also you get to go, when you go exploring in the real world, the characters are able to go exploring with you, and then at times their friends will pop up. There's 100 different friends out there in the Tamagotchi, in the real world, that your Tamagotchi friends will find within this explore feature of your device. And then there's also the ability to connect using your camera. So before, we've always been able to connect. You can go on play dates, you can bring gifts back and forth. Now with the camera, we're gonna, instead of going through the IR process, we're actually gonna use Tamacodes. And the Tamacodes will not only allow you to go from one device to the other, but now you can actually plan a play date. So in the past, where you had to actually be with your friend next to them to do that play date, now you can schedule a play date like over the weekend. You're hanging out with your friends. During the week, it's harder, right? We're all busy. Putting COVID aside, we're all busy with activities in schools. So now you could say, hey, let's plan a play date on Wednesday at 3 o'clock. And then no matter where you are at 3 o'clock, your character will have that play date with your friend's character. Plus, what it allows us to do is we're going to also have on our website, it doesn't have to, it's an added value play. We're going to have submissions on our Tamagotchi.com website. And on there, once you kind of succeed in that mission, they're going to give you a Tamacode and new ways and more things that you can download. All because they're Tamacode, it's all coded into the device. You can only be downloading things that are things for your character, whether they're gift, accessory, food items, etc. So there's no children issues or COPPA compliance or anything like that. So again, what's important when you add features is not just to give them features, but to have a reason for being. If it doesn't add value to the play value, then there's no reason to add that feature to the product. And we felt adding that camera allowed us to have that play pattern. So that's just one of the core new features with the Tamagotchi Pix. Any questions on that before I kind of go into my next little exciting news on Tamagotchi Pix?
Well, what folks should know is that these are really designed for 6 to 12-year-olds, roughly. Is that about right?
Yeah, but our core fans are get excited about everything. So yes, our core, this demographic is to we introduced Tamagotchi on 2 years ago. And when we did that, we reached that new demographic, the younger generation with the color device and that core play. And during this pandemic area, parents love the Tamagotchi on because they were able to give the product to their kids and know that it was safe to play with. And it had so much to do. It kept their kids busy, which is, as we know, over this last year, it's been very difficult finding things to keep the kids busy. And this is one of them. So,
and the pictures that the kids take with this are only viewable on the device. On the device.
Correct. Which for us, we felt like from a safety perspective, it would be better for the kids so that they're not sharing out random pictures that their parents might not be excited about.
All right. Well, let's talk about some of the other features.
Okay, so I'm going to actually switch the camera to go to a little bit closer so I can show you. So this is our device, okay? So we've got our Tamagotchi. I'm going to wake it up, actually. So we've got, as you can see, it's a color device. It's egg-shaped like it's always been. It's got the screen. It's got the 3 buttons, but watch. There's no more real buttons. It's touch buttons. So you're able to do everything that you want with some more play with the touch buttons. So for instance, one of my favorite things to do, let me see if I can do this backwards. I can't very well right today. I like to bring them to me. Watch this. And now I can actually interact with my character. So I'm petting my character and giving it a whole bunch of love. Earlier today, he was actually singing as I was petting him. So this is all the fun things that you're able to do with your Tamagotchi. Also, for instance, just basic things like bathing. So it's still the 3 buttons. The buttons work in the exact same way, and you hit the buttons. There's feeding, there's play. Oops, those are games just for play, and I'll get more into features on that. But if you go into the bathroom, again, click on the bathroom, and we're going to go and I'm going to give him a bath. And so instead of just hitting the button, now you have to actually bathe him. So again, it allows you to interact even more and more with your character by having these features that are there. So between the camera and taking the pictures, because one thing I didn't mention with the camera, and by the way, I'm going to actually bring him close and show you how the camera works. Because in this mode, it's the fastest way. So as I'm giving it love, come on, there we go. I can actually take a picture of my character, and now it's saved in my camera. And then you can go in and like social media, and you can add stickers and things like that to the different pictures that you create. So really, by having the touch buttons and the camera, it'll just allows you to interact with the characters. So one thing I forgot to mention is you can actually take photos of, like, have a friend take a photo of you or parents take a photo of you, and your character will be in that picture with you. So we're now able to, in this package, actually I should have, sorry to switch back and forth on the camera. But on this packaging, you can see on the very front of it, sorry, I'm off a little bit. There we go. See how we're taking a picture of the girl, but then you've got Violetti who jumps into the screen. So your camera has you and the characters in the same picture. So it's all kind of really exciting to be able to, again, we know that kids love the characters so much. And this is a way that we feel like not only are they interacting with them, and now they get their photos with them. So again, what's important is adding features, but adding it in a way that enhances the play of the core play pattern of nurturing.
And let's talk a little bit and we've talked before about this, talk a little bit about the history, because this is the kind of thing that I think moms might be passing down to their kids at this point.
Yeah, they're definitely doing that. When we've done research over the last 3 years, because we really wanted to make sure that when we introduced this new device to a new generation, that it was something that they were excited about. And where we found the greatest success, especially early in our research before the product was out and kids were actually been playing with it, was those that had parents who played with it. All of a sudden, it's multi-generational play, and the parents were excited to see where it went, and kids just loved the play of it as a whole. So it was kind of, they were able to play multi-generational between the parents and the kids both playing with it. In the past, in '97, the parents were playing with it, but not by choice. By when the kids went to school, someone had to keep their Tamagotchi pets alive, and so they were kind of forced to take care of it. Now it's a little bit more interactive and a lot more fun for the parents as much as the kids. So we do find that this product has a new generation, but some of our core and original fans are still excited about everything that we launch.
I'm assuming that the camera as well as the screen means battery life is different.
It depends on how much of the camera you're using. There's so much play in the device without it. But yes, I think it's about the usual Tama on with the camera and then the IR and everything, or not the camera, excuse me, with Tamagotchi on with the color device and the IR, etc. That was about 10 days, depending on how obviously everything's dependent on how you play with it. This is closer to a little bit like 7 days, I think is what it is. But with that, sometimes I go days without using the camera because there's just so many other things to do. There's games in there to help keep it happy, as well as to earn gotchi points. And there's the core play pattern that's always there, going to the restaurants, going to the park, meeting people inside the device, shopping, changing their accessories, doing all that. And actually now you can do food delivery and clothing delivery, just like they're going to watch their parents do. So.
And does it recharge, or does it take a new battery?
Unfortunately, it isn't rechargeable. It is new batteries. It's 2 AAA batteries.
2 AAA batteries will keep it going for.
Yep. So basic batteries that everyone has in their houses.
Sure. So what is it about this whole line that has made it so popular, selling more than 80 million?
Correct. You know what? In the end of the day, the core play of this is nurturing and the characters. And so that no matter what technology comes in, everyone likes to nurture and take care of things. And what's different from like an app, so when we start presenting, everyone's like, well, why do they need this device? They have an app, they can do it on an app. And what's different is an app seems more game focused, like it's a game, where kids really do look at this device and sees their character and really wants to take care of their character. They really bond with that character. And to be honest, I'm even like that a little bit. Now, for this product, our Tama on, you raised, you got married, and you continued the play. This product actually, as the character gets older, you train it, and they have personal rooms that you do some training, so you're teaching them. And if you train the character well, when it goes back to their planet, it'll actually bring some of their skills to their planet. I guess I wasn't a great mentor last time because my character didn't go back with that profession. But with that, once it becomes an adult and it's like 7 days, it'll actually go back to Tamagotchi Planet. You make a memory book. You customize the memory. It's another thing you get to do with the camera is customize things that they can play, whether it's a memory book, a ball, a hair clip, etc. And so you get to color it by taking pictures of different colors and color that item. So after about 7 days as an adult, it'll say, hey, I want to go back to my planet and, want to help me get back to the planet. So you make a photo book, you drop in 3 pictures that you took of your character over the life that you had with it, and it goes back very happy to its planet. And when it gets back there, it's actually really cute. It looks through the photo book and it sends back which the next egg they think will be the right egg that'll bond with you, that you can help, again, raise from an egg to an adult and train them to be a specific profession if you're lucky, if you trained it well enough.
So you're starting over more or less.
Correct. So it's hard because like a couple of days ago that had to happen to me, and I'm like, I want to keep her. She's so cute. But then I got a new one, and now I'm in love with this one. So you kind of it's one of those things like when new TV show starts and you're like a new character. I don't think I'm going to get it. Like 2 days later, you're in love with that character. So it's the exact same thing here. You get excited, the anticipation, like which character am I going to get next, and how do I play with it? And I think we all get into very much how we take care of our characters similar all the time, because we know what we like, what games we like, what are the fun features, sometimes what are the easiest things to keep it happy because you're busy and you just need to quickly keep it happy. But it's fun to see what character, because there's different characters you're still going to get as an adult. And
with the photos, with the pics, does it overwrite the older ones if you fill up the memory, or how much storage is there?
It stores around 100 different photos. And yes, you can delete the photos from there if you need the space.
Or it's going to tell you that it's full and you need to do that.
It's full and you have to delete to make sure.
So
correct.
You can pick and choose what you want to delete, I
yes.
guess. Terrific. So tell us about the availability and pricing.
So we're really excited about this. We are starting pre-sale now. So you can get pre-sale at Amazon, Walmart.com, and BestBuy.com. And then we will be in stores starting the July-August timeframe, and Target will be joining the availability in stores, as is Walmart and Best Buy. You'll have those in stores, and so a whole bunch of other retailers. Actually, we're really excited with the distribution. The suggested retail price is $59.99 SRP, and we will be launching with 2 different styles. They are, let me make sure I get this right, the floral, which is pink, and the sky, which is purple. So the programming is the exact same. It's just whatever kind of style you like on your device. And then we will be also later this year, maybe early spring, have 2 new styles be welcomed into the family too.
And it's great for if people get to travel again on vacation, great to take along. So what should parents know about how rugged these are?
They're very much, our quality is quality. Even this one, which I shouldn't say this, but easy for me. I actually don't even screw the batteries, or you screw it in. And the other day I dropped it and it still completely worked. The batteries didn't jump out or nothing fell out of it. It's very durable. What's also fun, and which kind of, from a different generation, to be nice to myself on that, when we did research, when we first started with this product, portability was all about small enough to attach to your purse or to put it in your bag or put it in your backpack and take with you where you need to go. Today, kids love that about this product, but what's even more important to them is it doesn't require Wi-Fi. Like, yes, if you want to go onto the website, you obviously need to get on the website, but you can have hours of fun without ever going on the website all with just the device, and you don't need any Wi-Fi connection, which for kids who have to rely on, like when they're out and about, their parent's cell phone or their mobile cellular, or connecting to the Wi-Fi in the building, whether on a plane, train, hopefully all soon, they'll be able to take this with them without any issues of trying to connect to do the play.
And going to the website is just a separate kind of play altogether, then not really specific, because this is not connected to the toy.
It's just an added value if you want some special gifts that, special accessories and items and food items. It's just, we thought we'd have kind of a fun added play. You can also go to the website and learn more about the characters on the site. We'll have some blogs on there, obviously all of our videos, and we'll also be creating how-to videos when the product releases in that July timeframe, where it'll teach you maybe some faster ways to get to some areas as you're all up and learning about how to work the product. And one more thing I forgot to mention is for me at least, it's the first time I'm doing a multilingual product. So when you actually go in and you put your nickname in, you put your birthday, because we like to say happy birthday. Someone on social just mentioned, oh, look who just wished me a happy birthday. You also choose which language. So there's English, French, Spanish, German, Italian, and Portuguese that you can choose, which is great because so much of this is learning about the characters and understanding the overall Tama play. So if English isn't your first language, you're really going to be able to understand and grasp the whole idea of the Tamagotchi world.
For more info, folks can go to Tamagotchi, Tamagotchi.com. Tara, Badie, thank you for taking the time with us.
Thank you for having me.